I'm Sasha Brown and you're watching Line TV. Today I'm going to be interviewing James Young from Aston Microphones. Let's go. James, mastermind behind Aston Microphones. Talk to me about how the whole brand was set up and why you've done it.
I was one of the founders of SE Electronics and ran that company for about 13 years. And then we had an unfortunate parting of ways about 2 years ago, which led me to a position where I needed to do something different. And so I decided to try and do something kind of bigger, better, do something that's based in the UK, which there's nobody doing. Yeah. And that's how the concept of Aston came about.
I was going to say, so why is there not another British UK mic?
Yeah, I mean, the UK is arguably the second most influential music market in the world, and we don't have a point of entry into the studio with our own sound. The way that we develop the sound is important because we work with a panel of 33 UK producers and engineers. What we did was we went to these people and said, can you help us develop the sound right from day one? And they were involved in the whole process all the way through, and actually crafted the entire sound of the microphones that we've released.
Some of the guys have worked with Taylor Swift, Elton John, David Bowie.
Well, I knew all of these people from years of working in the industry, and when they found out what had happened with my previous company, they were falling over themselves to try and help us get back on our feet again. My opinion about that is much better to have industry professionals who are the best ears on this stuff actually developing the sound rather than a couple of guys in lab coats, right? So.
For sure, definitely. Do you see this as a kind of microphone for up-and-coming independent
people?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're about. All the products that we develop are about doing the best that we possibly can at a price point. Our aim was to try and make something that was as good or a bit better than the other stuff that was in that price point. We way overshot the mark. You know, we just were not expecting to get all the awards and all the kind of stuff that we've got, and every single review that we've had in every magazine, they've all been comparing our little 200, 300 pound mics to Neumanns and Telefunkens and Sony C800s, which is like, that never happens in that price sector. And
are you thinking you should have made it a bit more expensive?
Well, it's really weird. There's a lot of chatter on social media about, hey, buy an Aston now because they're going to put the prices up. You know, we're not going to put prices up. You know, we're not going to do that
hold you to that.
No, we're not. No.
Great.
If you're able to produce something that makes people's music better when they're really on a budget and they can't afford to spend £2,000 on a microphone, then why wouldn't you do that? Why would you kind of like, you know, keep it back and try and make more money out of them? It's not fair. A problem that you get is people saying, which mic is better? That's a really silly question because mics are suited to different applications. You don't, you know, there is such a thing as a really bad mic, but in general, it's more about have you got the right mic for the right application.
What would you say that Aston is really good for?
They sound good on pretty much everything. And they do. I mean, when we were developing them, we were testing them on female and male vocals and acoustic guitar, which gives you a wide range of tonal palettes. So.
And I'm a bit of a klutz, and I've heard they're quite sturdy, which apparently you practice by hitting against a bar.
Well, that's not how we developed it, but we did make them pretty indestructuble, yeah.
Yeah? Can we have a little go?
Yeah, what, right now? Yeah, go on.
No.
Just throw it.
Do it?
Yeah,
should I drop it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
And then we'll go downstairs and plug it in. Go on. How much did that hurt, huh? People hate, you know, the other one that people really hate doing is when you do this, and you really give it a good whack.
But it's probably, that's changed the shape.
Yeah, but you can, I've really hit that very hard. So you can actually push it back into shape eventually. There you go, can you see that?
Wow.
One mic back again.
Can we talk through the design? Does it have a natural impact on the sound?
So there's a lot of mechanical design in here which make major improvements over all the other mics, not just mics in this price class.
Yeah.
We got the chance to ask some really stupid questions when we started out. And this is the bit I love. Does a microphone have to have a mesh head? Does it have to have a chassis? Does it have to have a capsule separate from the PCB? And by asking those questions, we were able to kind of see, okay, there's a lot of things that are being done on mics that are being done just because that's what everybody's always done.
Yeah, sure. And you did a lot of tests on these mics in your studio.
Yes.
Can we have a look?
Come on in.
Great.